On today's episode, I am so excited to talk to you guys about biostimulators. We are going to break down what biostimulators are, when you need them, why you need them, if they can actually impact you getting a facelift later in life. And I am so excited because this is all the buzz and trend for 2024. Collagen stimulation is in. Welcome to the Perfect Dose Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Kristen Herzog, board-certified nurse practitioner and injection specialist. On today's episode, I am so excited to talk to you guys about biostimulators. We are going to break down what biostimulators are, when you need them, why you need them, if they can actually impact you getting a facelift later in life. And I am so excited because this is all the buzz and trend for 2024. Collagen stimulation is in. So, what are biostimulators? Biostimulators are a catalyst that actually produces your body's own collagen. It's an injectable. So what that means is it is injected into your face and your neck and your chest, and it is going to force your body to stimulate its own natural collagen. Why is this important and why does this matter? So collagen is the most abundant protein in our body, and our skin is the largest organ in our body. So as you can imagine, having collagen is vitally important to anti-aging, to maintaining a youthful and refreshed appearance. So what happens as we age? As we age, and this starts in our 20s, you guys, which is super depressing, but we actually start to lose collagen around 20, 25, and we aren't producing anymore. And then it gets really fun because when you turn 30, you lose 1% every single year. So we are on this decline for collagen stimulation. And what impact does that have on our skin? Well, collagen is actually what's responsible for our skin's bounciness, our skin's firmness, the tightness of our skin, and the elasticity. So when we stop producing that and we start losing every single year, we're going to see texture changes. We're going to see fine lines. We're going to see wrinkles. We're going to see enlarged pores. And this is actually one of the first reasons that people are coming into my office because they start noticing these changes on their skin. So biostimulators are the catalyst to making your body's own natural collagen. So getting injected with a biostimulator is literally like getting a liquid facelift. It's like getting injected with the fountain of youth. It is preventative and it is also corrective. What's really, really amazing about the biostimulators that are currently on the market is that they actually produce type 1 collagen. And this is really important because you guys need to understand what types of collagen your body needs and what they do. So there are 3 types of collagen as they relate to fillers and everything that I'm talking about. Type 1, type 2, and type 3. So type 1 is the most abundant collagen found in our skin. That is the one that matters for wrinkles, for pores, for looking young, for looking refreshed. Type 2 impacts our joints, it impacts our hair growth, it helps our nails look good. That's the one that you can get at a powder at Sprouts. You can put it in your smoothies in the mornings, but you actually can't drink any collagen that is going to make any impact on your face. And then there's type 3 collagen. And type 3 collagen is responsible for fibrotic tissue, aka scar tissue. So what's great is, like I said, the biostimulators right now on the market that are FDA approved are stimulating type 1 collagen, which means they are actually making us young. One of my favorite approved biostimulators right now on the market is Sculptra. Sculptra, like I said, is the fountain of youth. So what is Sculptra and how does it work? Sculptra is PLLA or poly-L-lactic acid. I'm going to describe this to you guys like I describe it to my patients when they're sitting in my chair. So Sculptra is this powder that has all these little seedlings of collagen. I'm going to add water to this powder so that I can inject it into your face, into your neck, into your chest, wherever we are injecting that day. And that water is going to spread those little seedlings of collagen all around your face. And when these collagen seedlings are spread all around your face, the PLLA, the poly-L-lactic acid, is going to say, okay, now let's actually make your body's own collagen. The PLLA is going to leave your body within 3 days, and you're going to be left with these little seedlings of collagen that are then going to grow and sprout your body's own natural collagen. What's really awesome about Sculptra and why I love this product is that PLLA totally leaves your body, it's gone. So you're left with nothing but your body's own natural collagen. It's also going to work very slowly over time. So just like we can't lose collagen overnight, we can't grow collagen overnight. So it's important to understand that when you leave an office after getting Sculptra, you're going to love the way you look because of all that water that was used to spread those little seedlings around. But after 3 to 5 days, that water is going to be absorbed in your body, and then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this looks like I did nothing. What did I just spend my money on? And you have to be patient and wait. So it's a waiting game because that collagen is going to take about 3 months to grow. So what's really awesome about Sculptra, not only does it take time to grow your body's own natural collagen, but it also looks very natural because of this. And the FDA indication for Sculptra is that it lasts up to 2 years. However, a lot of the data right now is showing that patients are seeing results for up to 5 years, which is extremely significant because this is lasting a very long time. Sometimes with Sculptra, because it is natural and it is your body's own natural collagen, you're going to need multiple treatments. So treatments are really tailored and customized based on your age, based on your anatomy, based on your goals, and based on how much volume loss that you have. So how much product do I need and when do I need Sculptra? And the answer is now, because Sculptra is preventative and it's corrective. So when you're 25, you need to start considering Sculptra for prevention. When I have patients come to my office that are 25, I'm injecting 1 vial per year just for preventative maintenance. So what does prevention mean, and how do I know if I need prevention or if I need correction? Well, prevention is if you look in the mirror and you have no volume loss in your face. So if you look in the mirror and you're like, my face doesn't have any volume loss in my cheeks, no volume loss under my eyes, I just want to make sure that I stay looking young exactly like this, then you need 1 vial for prevention. Now, if you need correction, and this could be anywhere in your 30s, in your 40s, it really just depends on your own personal anatomy and how you're aging, you may need to treat Sculptra for correction. And Sculptra for correction is going to be 2 to 4 vials. Maintenance for Sculptra is going to be every year. Now, I know some of you guys are probably like, you just said Sculptra lasts for 5 years. Why do I need to get this every single year? And the answer is because you are aging every single year. Every single year, you're losing 1% collagen. So in order to stay on top of this and really use Sculptra as a preventative measure, you're going to need to continue getting Sculptra every year. Now, you won't need the same amount of Sculptra every year unless you're getting 1 vial each year for prevention. But most of my patients will do 2 vials every year for maintenance if they are coming to see me for Sculptra for correction. Now, how much does Sculptra cost? And what can I expect for a typical Sculptra treatment plan? So Sculptra in my practice, and I would say it's pretty standard, most Sculptra vials are going to run around this price, are going to be $950. Now, if you're getting Sculptra for prevention, you could probably say, okay, that 1 vial Sculptra is going to be all I need. If you're getting it for correction, you are going to need to plan around $1,900, so 2 vials per Sculptra treatment. So what does that mean? Well, your treatment is going to consist of 2 vials, and we're going to space out your treatments over 4 to 6 weeks. That way we're not overloading your body with collagen because we have to wait and see how your body responds to the Sculptra and how much collagen your body produces. So I would inject you with 2 vials to start. I would have you sit in my chair. I would explain to you, you're probably going to need 4 vials. We're going to make a game plan together. So after I inject you with those first 2 vials, you're going to come back at your second appointment, which is anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. And then we're going to inject you with another 2 vials. And then we're going to wait 3 months because remember, it takes 3 months for collagen to actually stimulate and grow. And we're going to assess your outcome. And if you're like, I am obsessed, this looks amazing, we will put you on maintenance and you will maintain with 2 vials every year. If we still need to add some more Sculptra because you still have volume loss, we may do another treatment and then wait and assess and see how your body responds. So on average, if you are in your 20s, you can plan for that 1 vial every single year. If you are in your 30s, 40s, you may be needing multiple treatments, and then maintenance is going to be around $1,900 every single year. We need to be getting ahead of the curve. Like I said, you guys, Sculptra is preventative and corrective. So if you aren't getting Sculptra, you need to be getting Sculptra. This is going to help preserve your youth. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more talk of biostimulators. There are going to be many more coming on the market because people are wanting to look young and they're wanting to actually do things that make them young. And we're realizing in aesthetics that fillers can't fix everything. We used to do everything with dermal filler, and that led to people looking over-injected and overfilled. And now we know that there needs to be a healthy combination between these biostimulators, these collagen producers, and dermal fillers. I highly encourage you after this episode to consider adding Sculptra to your beauty routine. Now, I can't talk about biostimulators without addressing the big question. Can I get a facelift if I get a biostimulator? And the answer is yes, you can. And I'm going to explain exactly why. So, number one, if you guys were listening to this entire podcast, you heard me talk about type 1 versus type 3 collagen. Type 1 is the most abundant collagen found in our skin. Type 3 is scar tissue. What we know based on the data, based on the science and articles that are out there from actually looking at slides that examine skin cells after being injected with a biostimulator, is that they are producing type 1 collagen. Now, a lot of people might be like, well, how do we know that it's mostly type 1 collagen? So how we know is because what we have found in the data is that elastin is actually being produced. So what is elastin? Elastin is responsible for our skin's elasticity. Elastin cannot be produced in an inflammatory state. What that means is if there's any inflammation whatsoever, elastin cannot be produced. It's impossible. So scar tissue is produced with inflammation. So this is actual data that shows scar tissue is not being produced. There is no inflammation because we have elastin. So this is really, really cool. So you can actually know when you're getting Sculptra that you're getting type 1 collagen. So it's not going to impact your facelift. I treat a lot of patients in my practice that are getting facelifts, that have gotten facelifts, and we still use Sculptra and they are absolutely fine. So if you want to get a facelift, you absolutely can get a facelift after being injected with Sculptra. All you have to do is wait 1 year before getting your facelift after being injected. And in my practice, I inject tons of patients with Sculptra that have gotten facelifts, that are getting facelifts, and we just put them on a protocol of stopping all injectables for 1 year before getting a facelift. Not only is there data, like I told you guys, about elastin being produced that shows it is not producing type 3 collagen, we're producing type 1 collagen, but there's also a lot of expert opinions from highly recognized plastic surgeons that will tell you they do facelifts all of the time and they haven't had any issues with patients that have been getting injected with Sculptra. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. This is Dr. Kristen Herzog. You can follow me at The Perfect Dose on Instagram for more on biostimulators.